All right, good morning, everybody. Today is April 23rd, 2024. It's Tuesday. Want to welcome everybody to the podcast. Hope everyone's having a good day. I want to remind you to please subscribe to our channel and like and share if you're getting anything of value out of them. This channel is here to help the homeowners and DIYers figure out and work on electricity and other building questions. In today's episode, we're going to continue with our LED series because there's a lot of confusion with the LEDs. It's a huge pet peeve of mine to go into someone's house or a space and the lights in the same room are a different color, and it's a pain in the butt. So I wanted to get that out of the way. What we're here to do. So again, good morning, and let's get with the quote of the day. The quote of the day: "The dawn of a new day brings an opportunity to start anew, embrace challenges, and redefine who we are." So yesterday was a heck of a day for me. I had one hell of a day, just not in the mood. But today's a new day. I get to start over and all those mistakes I made yesterday, I get a chance to not have to make them, and so do you. So just want to let you know, all that stupid shit you did yesterday is okay, because just like all the stupid shit or stuff I did yesterday is okay. Excuse the cursing. I need to work on that. All right, so let's get started with the traffic, West Palm traffic. Okay, looks like normal traffic in Boca Raton, 95 is green all the way through to Jupiter. Same thing with the turnpike here, is green. Some of the feeder roads, let's see, you got some slowdowns and looks like that's Jog Road. And then looks like some slowdowns on Glades Road going east and west. And then Hillsboro, out by 441, a little slow. A little slow getting on 95, looks like from 10th Avenue. Okay. Lake Worth, a little slow east and west. Looks like that's Lantana and Lake Worth Road. All right. West Palm, you're going to have your normal slowdowns. Looks like Jog Road up near Palm Lakes Estates, and normal traffic up in Palm Beach Gardens, Riviera Beach, West Palm. Looks like US 1, some slowdowns. Just your normal traffic for 6:30 in the morning. All right, the weather for today looks like it's pretty sunny today. No clouds. Right now it's 66 degrees in Boca Raton. Let's see what the hourly forecast is for today in Boca, and it looks like it's going to be light breeze, high of 79, so in the high 70s today, with a little bit of wind. All right, so all right, let's get to our LED lights. So here are the common LED lights that you're going to find, let's say, at Home Depot. If you have recessed lights in your house now, you're going to do these. They're called retrofits, right? So they're relatively inexpensive, and you can do them yourself. These, you'd have to get a ladder to get to them, but these screw into the light, and then you put this in for the trim. On a standard 6-inch recessed can. The good thing about these is that they're color selectable. So yesterday we talked about the color of the LED light. These ones are selectable up to 5 different colors. So you can go from 2700 to 5K. And that's good because now you can color coordinate for the look that you're going for. Okay, so all of the new LED lights, most of them, they have this color selector to help avoid mix match colors or providing the wrong colors. And this is a good brand. This is like a Home Depot brand, the Commercial Electric. It's a, you know, majority of the LEDs are made in one place. We use the Commercial electrics are fine. I wouldn't not use them. But for our company, we tend to use the Halo just because it's got a little bit more brand recognition, and they've been in business. Halo's been in business for a long time. They've been doing recessed lights for residences for, I don't know, 50, 60 years. So we just like to use them because we know they're going to be around tomorrow. It got for a while there, all of these new LED lights companies were popping up, and they would make a batch, create a company, make a batch, put them out there, and then 6 months later, if one of them went bad, you couldn't do anything about it because the company was gone. They just made a bunch of lights, sold them on Amazon, and that's that. So even if you want to get some on Amazon, if you go to Amazon, let's look. Let's just do LED recessed, or let's do the retros. So if you look on Amazon, you're going to come across all of these different brands. We don't use any of these because let's say if you have 20 of these in your house, let's just say here, this Halos, they're only $10, right? These are the Halo brands, which we use. You get them from Home Depot. They're cheaper here, right? So these are the 3000s. If you went with one of the smaller non-name companies, you're not going to save that much, and they're gonna go bad. We've noticed with the Amazon brands, I would say you're gonna have failure at about 10 to 20% within a year with those fixtures. And if you didn't buy extras, you're gonna have a hard time getting that exact one. So when you do go with these, think about that. So either buy some extras, right? If you're gonna go with one of them with really good ratings on Amazon. They're less of a name brand. You can't find them at Home Depot. Buy some extra. So when you do have those trouble with them with the fail rate, so for one every 5 you buy an extra one. And that way, if they do go bad, you're going to have them, and you're not going to have to start mixing and matching a year or 2 years down the road. Okay, so that's my tip for today. Is going to be buy a brand like a Halo or one that's been around for a very long time, because they're gonna fail, especially the ones from Amazon, because these companies make a ton of them, then they go out of business. You'll see in 6 months, a year, some of these names on Amazon will be gone. Okay, so here I want to look at these ones. So these are more common. You're finding like these LED lights you can hook right up to Wi-Fi, and they're also the multicolor RGBs, which is red, green, blues. We don't install a lot of these because it's not practical applications for most houses or businesses to have the color changing. But if you more and more people, I mean, you do have that option to put an RGB, but it's just not practical. So we're not seeing a lot of these. And then the ones that connect to the Wi-Fi and you can like color change, I would definitely stay with a large American-made company. So I would do a GE LED bulb. They have ones that connect to Wi-Fi. Probably going to get a little more security in your house, right? Because they're a bigger company, and they have a little better security standards. So stay with the big names, American names, when buying the LEDs that you can just connect to Wi-Fi. You got to remember, everything you connect to the internet, now has access to your network. So be very careful what company you're just bringing into your house, connecting onto your network. Um, Especially if you have kids or any kind of important information, proprietary information that you're working with. Some of us have really important jobs. I don't. I just do electrical work. So my job's not that important, but um, I have kids, so I just don't want anything, to be able to get to them on our network. So a little particular on what goes on and off of our network. So just be wary of that. Now, yesterday we talked about. So what I want to get from this video is the ones from Home Depot are good. Those are the retrofit ones. If you're putting in new lights, we use these ones for new construction, or you want to add some to your house, some recessed lights. These ones are very good. They're $26 a piece, which is comparable to a LED or a recessed can and a light kit. So they're not that bad. They're outdoor rated. You can put them above a sink. And we use the Halo ones. It's multi-selectable. They even have a lower model one, which I use in my house for Halo. I think it's this one. So they have a $15 series. It just has a little less lumens, which is the wattage, and it's a little lower manufacturer quality. But for what I do at my house, these ones are fine. If you want something a little brighter, has a little bit better light spread, you want to go with the higher end one from Halo, this $26 one. Just a better quality, a better install quality, and it's a better light spread and more lumens. So that's what I wanted to come to. So when choosing an LED light, the lumens is the wattage. That's going to be your output. So on this one, let's see if we can get to it, specifications. So here's other colors. That's the color of the light. So just because you get a high color light doesn't mean it's going to give off a lot of light. That has nothing to do with the amount of light. That's the color of the light, and that's called the color temperature. Okay? The lumens is what gives out the amount of light. So that's what you're looking for. Or the watt. Like see here, this is a 12 this is a 12 watt. That's the low voltage usage. I'm surprised it doesn't have it here. But if you need more light, you want a higher wattage, or you want a higher lumen. Because the higher the lumen is going to give you more light. Okay? All right. I'm trying to get some sort of let's see what they got here. I'm looking to see if I can get the lumen output. So these are 10 watt. So that would be, looks like they're probably starting to go with the wattage like you were with a standard. Remember, you used to buy 60 watt or 100 watt light bulbs. Looks like on the consumer side, they're starting to go with more of that watt to give you the output. Okay, so this is a 10 watt. So these ones were less output, so a lower watt than these ones, which were, if we come over here, you look at this wattage. Watt. This was a 12 watt. So these ones would produce more light than a 10 watt one. So, but it used to be called lumen. So it might be common. You go to a supply house or Ace Hardware or Home Depot or the supply house, and they would say, well, what lumen? And if you needed more light, you need a higher lumen. Lumen is your output, is the amount of light. All right, everybody, that's it for today. If you liked what we had to share today, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this. I really need your help to get this out there so we can get marketing our electrical company. If you need electrical work in the Palm Beach County area, give us a call at Others Electric, 561-654-8452, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Oh, where did I stop? There we go.